Hi, in this video, we are going to talk about transactions and UTXOs in Bitcoin blockchain. So let's start. So how transaction actually occurs in a Bitcoin blockchain, okay? So let us understand that. If you will understand this, you can easily understand how transactions actually occur in any other kind of a blockchain, okay? So this is very important lecture. So just be a little bit more, I will say cautious, a little bit more aware during this lecture. So let's say some of my friend, okay, let's say Arjun, one of my friend, transferred me some zero point 0.4 Bitcoin to me, okay. In the same way, there is some friend of mine, Raj, who also sent me some zero point 0.3 Bitcoin, Alice, and Bob. So here you can see that all these people, Arjun, Raj, Alice, Bob, all these people have sent me some amount of Bitcoin, right? And these transactions that you are seeing on your screen are basically called as UTXOs. Now, what is the full form of UTXOs? These are unspent transaction output. Unspent transaction output, or you can call them as UTXOs. Now, let's say I want to buy this coffee, which is of zero point 0.5 Bitcoin. Definitely a very costly coffee, but let's say I want to buy this coffee of zero point 0.5. Now, how this transaction will take place? Okay. So let us understand this. Now, if we talk about a normal bank transfer, right, or a normal bank, I will say transaction, how it will work. In a bank transaction, what will happen? Let's say if I have to buy this, let's say zero point 0.5 rupees or for zero point 0.5, then in the bank statement, what you will see is that you will have some total amount that is zero point 0.4 plus 0.3 plus 0.7 plus 0.1. So you might have seen this also, right, in your bank statement that you have some this total bank account balance. And from that total account balance, from that total bank account balance, some amount get deducted, right? And this is how a normal transaction, bank transaction looks like. But in case of Bitcoin, this is now how it works. Okay. In case of Bitcoin, what will happen? So understand how this transaction will take place in the Bitcoin blockchain. So first thing that we will have is the input. Okay. So we will have an input. And from this UTXOs, from this unspent transaction output, our wallet, because we are not going to do that, our Bitcoin wallet will select the UTXOs, which will help us in buying this zero point 0.5 Bitcoin coffee. So either we can go for this zero point 0.4 Bitcoin plus zero point 0.1 Bitcoin UTXO, or we can select any other UTXO given here. Like the zero point 0.3 Bitcoin UTXO, we cannot select because this is not, this will not be helpful, right, to buy the zero point 0.5 Bitcoin. But we can select this UTXO. So this is a total random process. This is done by your wallet. Just selecting this Alice UTXO. Definitely, you can also go for the 0.1, 0.4, but we will talk about this case in our upcoming videos. But in this case, let's say that this UTXO was selected from our by our wallet. Okay. Now this UTXO will be divided into two. First UTXO, the first output actually will be zero point 0.5 Bitcoin to the coffee shop. Okay. So 0.5 Bitcoin will be given to the coffee shop so that we can buy the coffee. The remaining UTXO, that is 0.5, 0.7 minus 0.5, that is zero point 0.2 Bitcoin, will be written back to us, right? Because this will work as a change. We are giving 0.7 and 0.2 Bitcoin is written back as a change, right? Now, this transaction that you're seeing, right? This output that you're seeing, this will be a UTXO for the coffee shop. And this thing that you are seeing, this transaction that you are seeing, this output that you are seeing, this will be the UTXO for our wallet, okay, for our cryptocurrency wallet where we have all these UTXOs. Now, this is something very different from a bank transaction, right? As I said, in a bank transaction, what will actually happen? From your total savings, some amount will get deducted, and this is how the transaction will take place in a bank transaction, in a banking world, right? But in case of blockchain, this is now how it is done. And don't worry if you are still not able to get this particular example. We are going to have many examples in our upcoming videos. Then you will be able to understand this in a much better way. Okay. If you are still not able to understand it, if you are able to understand it, that's good. But in our upcoming videos, I am going to take some more examples so that I can explain you this concept of UTXOs because this is very important to understand. Okay. So we will see that. So this is how our UTXO field will look like. So we will have Arjun UTXO, Raj, Bob, and this will be a UTXO from me to me, right? Because I'm transferring zero point 0.2 Bitcoin from my wallet to me only, right? So that's how this will looks like in our cryptocurrency in our Bitcoin wallet. And yes, definitely we have also brought this coffee. Now, let me take one more example so that you can better understand this. So, let's say we have again these UTXOs and we want to buy this noodles, which is a very costly noodles of 1.4 Bitcoin. But let's say we want to buy this noodle. So, how this input will work in this case? Let us see some different kind of example. Now, in this case, let's say our wallet can select this zero point 0.4 Bitcoin UTXO, then this zero point 0.3 Bitcoin UTXO, and then this zero point 0.7 Bitcoin UTXO. So our wallet is selecting all these three because zero point 0.4 plus zero point 0.3 plus zero point 0.7 will be equal to 1.4 Bitcoin. And then this will be, now this is while this was our input and there will be an output. Now this will be transferred to our noodles shop only, right? Because we do not will be having any remaining amount of UTXO in this case, right? Because there is no change. So this output will become the UTXO for our noodle shop. Okay. So this is how it will work when we are adding all source. But still, we will see some more example in our upcoming videos. And yes, this will be the only UTXO that will be left in our wallet because all these UTXOs, this Rajun Raj Alice, we have spent all these UTXOs. So in our wallet, we will be seeing only this UTXO. Okay. And why this is done, like why this is so complicated? Actually, this is done so that in Bitcoin blockchain, we can have a track of each and every transaction and we are not missing any kind of a transaction. That's why we are doing all these complicated stuff so that we can have a track of each and every transaction that is happening on Bitcoin blockchain. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please click on that like button. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel because I'm regularly going to upload new blockchain courses on this channel. If you want to talk to me directly, then you can join me on Instagram, and definitely I have shared the Discord link in the description where we have our blockchain developer community. You can also join there so that you can have your doubt solving or any other interaction with other blockchain developers. So meet you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.